Yeah. So, welcome all HR professionals, our esteemed guest, award nominee, and curious learner to the Inspiring HR Mind Summit and Award 2026. Today, we gather not just to celebrate professionals, but to celebrate people who have inspired transformation, empowered teams, built cultures, and created meaningful impact within and beyond their organizations. Welcome to the Inspiring HR Mind Summit and Award 2026. I am Archana Sharma, and it is truly an honor to host this prestigious celebration with all of you today. Today, we will be having a roundtable discussion on AI and the future of HR powered by Elevate Me. Then we will be having training program on using ChatGPT for talent acquisition powered by EduSri Learning. And finally, in evening, we will be announcing the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. Every meaningful initiatives begin with a purpose, and the Inspiring Minds was created with one powerful mission to recognize and celebrate people who inspire others through their work, leadership, and impact. The platform was created by HR leaders, educators, and professionals who believed that inspiration deserved recognition. Over the year, the Inspiring Minds has successfully recognized professionals across multiple domains, including Inspiring HR Minds, Inspiring Women Minds, Inspiring Sales and Marketing Award, Inspiring L&D Minds, and many more emerging categories. Beyond award and recognition, the Inspiring Minds also bring forward powerful stories, ideas, and leadership insights through Inspiring Minds Conversation, a platform featuring interviews, podcasts, and meaningful discussion with industry leaders, educators, HR professionals, and changemakers who are creating real impact in society and organizations. One important aspect that make this award truly unique is that they are completely merit-based and non-paid recognition. So unlike many award platforms where recognition may involve nomination fees or paid categories, the Inspiring Minds follow a transparent and ethical approach the Inspiring Minds follow a transparent and ethical approach focused purely on genuine achievements, innovation, leadership, and contribution to the organization and society. We do not charge any fee for participation, winning, or receiving these recognition. So every nomination is carefully reviewed through a structured and transparent evaluation process that includes AI-based screening and assessment, independent jury review, leadership and impact evaluation, rigorous selection criteria based on merit and contributions. Participants are evaluated on the basis of impact and the inspiration they provide to others. Every successful event is powered with organizations that believes in its vision and purpose. We are deeply grateful to our esteemed sponsors whose support has made this gathering possible. We are proud to be associated with Growth Studio as our valued partner. Growth Studio is a community first professional mentoring and learning ecosystem created to connect students, professionals, mentors, academia, and industry leaders through meaningful knowledge sharing and career growth opportunities. In a world where professional success depends upon continuous learning, guidance, and real world insights, Growth Studio exists to make mentoring and development more accessible, practical, and impactful. They bring together experienced leader, emerging talent, institutions, and growth-minded professionals through a dynamic platform powered by podcast, master classes, certification, and communities. And how they support their community. Number one, Growth Studio ATM, which means anytime mentoring platforms, a platform where professionals and students gain career wisdom, leadership insights, and professional growth strategy through podcast and master classes. Number two, Growth Studio Institute, which is more than just certification, paid and sponsored certificate programs focused on practical learning, capability building, and career outcomes. The third is Growth Studio Mentor Council, a community of leader, educator, and professionals who volunteer their experience and guidance to mentor others. The last but not the least is Growth Studio Smart Learning Community, a growth focused community dedicated to continuous learning, networking, skill development, and a meaningful career progress. Now we are proud to introduce our valued partner, Grip Consultant. With a vision, the passion to build people, to build organization, Grip Consultant empowers business through structured and scalable HR solutions that help organizations grow through strong people practice and performance-driven system. Grip Consultant specialized in HR outsourcing and HR operations, recruitment and talent acquisition, learning and development programs, learning and behavioral training, HRMS and technology solutions, organizational development and performance management. With a strong presence across Kolkata, Delhi, Bangalore, Mumbai, and Bangladesh, Grip Consultants has successfully partnered with 650 plus organizations, delivered 4,000 plus programs, and contributed over 1,55,000 training hours through a network of 85 plus trainers across India. Their mission is to make 1 lakh small and medium business the best place to work while building people-centric organizations that create long-term impact and sustainable growth. Now we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our esteemed partner L&D Academy. L&D Academy is a leading learning and development consulting organization dedicated to helping business transform learning into a strategic advantage. With over 25 years of experience, the L&D Academy partners with organizations to design impactful learning ecosystems that drive business growth, enhance workforce capability, and foster a culture of continuous improvement. Guided by the philosophy, when people grow, performance follows. L&D Academy works closely with leaders and organizations to bridge the gap between learning and business outcomes. By integrating consulting expertise, capability building solutions, leadership development, and technology enabled learning, the Academy helps organizations move beyond traditional training program towards sustainable performance transformation. With a global footprint spanning 156 countries and a learner community of more than 21,000 plus professionals, L&D Academy brings together strategic insight, learning design excellence, and data-driven methodology to create measurable impact. Founded by Jubin Rashid, the L&D Academy is committed to empowering leaders and teams to learn smarter, perform better, and achieve long-term success. Now let's take a moment to introduce our valued partner, EduSri Learning. EduSri Learning is dedicated to empowering individuals through knowledge creation, academic excellence, and professional development initiatives. The organization actively supports professionals, educators, researchers, scholars, and aspiring authors in the transforming their ideas and expertise into meaningful contributions. Their key focus areas include book ghostwriting and publishing, research paper writing, thesis and PhD support, academic content development, knowledge-based professional growth initiatives, with a vision to promote learning, research, innovation, and intellectual growth. EduSri Learning continues to create opportunities for individuals to enhance their academic and professional journey while making a lasting impact through knowledge and education. One of the key strengths of EduSri Learning is its commitment to privacy and trust. All the information, documents, research work, and personal details shared by the clients are kept completely confidential. So we do not share any data with anyone, ensuring 100% confidentiality and complete peace of mind for every individual we work with. To learn more about the organization, please visit the company LinkedIn page. The link has been provided in the comment section, and we also encourage you to follow the page for the latest update, insights, and opportunities. Now let's take a moment to introduce one of our valued supporting partner, Elevate Me. Elevate Me is a dedicated to helping professionals build powerful personal brands and strengthen their digital presence in today's competitive professional world. The organizations work closely with individuals to enhance their visibility, credibility, and industry influence through strategic branding and content-driven initiatives. Their key focus areas include personal branding strategy, podcast features, professional interviews, digital visibility and presence, and LinkedIn positioning. In today's evolving professional landscape, visibility and credibility go hand in hand. Elevate Me empowers professionals to become influential voice in their industries by helping them showcase their expertise, build authority, and create meaningful professional impact. What set elevates me apart is its commitment to maintain complete confidentiality and professionalism throughout the branding journey, ensuring that every engagement is handled with trust, discretion, and integrity. To learn about the organization, please visit the company's LinkedIn page. The link has been provided in the comment section, and we also encourage you to follow the page for the latest update, insights, and opportunities. Let's start our evening with a roundtable discussion on AI and future of HR powered by Elevate Me. Here we will be discussing the opportunities, challenges, and impact of AI on recruitment, employee engagement, decision making, leadership, and future of work. Now let's welcome all our esteemed experts in the field of HR. Now, I would like to invite someone who has been one of the key driving force behind the initiatives, a respected HR leader, mentor, advisor, and visionary professional, Dr. Vishal Verma. With over 19 years of cross-industry experience, a lifelong learner and scholar practitioner, Dr. Verma currently heads the HR function at Alumnus Software Limited and has played a vital role in shaping and supporting this prestigious platform. He has been recognized for successfully integrating AI-driven solutions and predictive analytics into HR workflow and for leading high-impact organization expansion initiative with a track record of reducing time to hire by 70% and enhancing Glassdoor rating from 3.2 to 4.1. Expert in navigating complex industrial relations and maintaining 100% statutory compliance across corporate and manufacturing units. An alumnus of IIM Calcutta and XLRI, Dr. Verma is currently pursuing his second PhD in management. His expertise spans strategic workforce planning, HR analytics, leadership development, organizational behavior, digital transformation, and industrial relations. He has authored multiple books on organizational psychology, personality development, compensation management, lean HRM, and India's botanical and cultural heritage. His recent publication, Lean HRM, Streamlining the People Side of Business, has been widely appreciated for its people centric approach to operational excellence. He has also published over 20 research papers and articles on artificial intelligence in HR, people analytics, competency mapping, employer branding, ethical leadership, and the future of work. Dr. Verma has been honored twice as the topmost HR leader in Eastern India by the World Federation of HR Professionals and has received recognition for his contributions to HR digital transformation and technology driven human capital management. A keynote speaker, conference chair, mentor, and tough leader, he actively contributes to national and international forums on leadership, technology, analytics, and the future of work. Guided by his philosophy of scientific humanism, he continues to champion organizations where innovation, ethics, and people remain at the heart of transformations. And he will be moderating today's roundtable discussion. Ladies and gentlemen, please join me in welcoming Dr. Vishal Verma.
Thank you, Archana. And let's start with the discussion.
So our next panelist is Mr. Prithvish Bose. He is a strategic HR leader and a managing director of Grow Pro Max Talent DC Private Limited. With nearly 3 decades of leadership experience, he has served in reputed organizations such as Reliance, Flipkart, Pantaloons, Tech Mahindra, Jubilant Foodworks, and Hyatt Hotels in India and abroad. He is the chairperson and chief mentor for Growth Studio Mentor Council and Association of Mentor for from business and academia, guiding entrepreneur professionals and students. An alumnus of IHM Kolkata, XLRI Jamshedpur, and IIM Ahmedabad. His work focused on creating organizational strength through leadership capability building and mentor-driven ecosystem. We are delighted to have him as a panelist for today's roundtable discussion. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Prithvish Bose, sir.
Thank you, Archana. Thank you very much, Dr. Vishal.
Welcome, Dr. Prithu sir.
Yes, sir. Our next panelist is Dr. Kavindra Pant, a global CHRO at Sapurji Polonji Energy. His career spanned more than 25 years of versatile experience in human resource with a special focus on organizational architect, transformation, people process, talent infusion, employee productivity optimization, and employer branding. This extensive experience has provided him exposure to managing diverse HR functions across India and international locations, while enabling him to develop and implement HR strategy that drives sustainable business growth. Dr. Pant has worked in senior leadership roles across sectors including logistics, insurance, infrastructure, oil and energy, giving him valuable insights into business operation and the evolving role in HR in organizational success. He has also contributed significantly to developing effective HR system, process, and policies in emerging and growing organizations. His professional journey includes renowned organizations such as Mahanagar Gas Limited, HDFC Irgo, and TNT India Private Limited. Among his recent achievements are recognition for top 50 happy companies to work for, top HR iconic leaders by the World HRD Congress, DEI top 100 companies recognition, and the Maharashtra State Bank Employer Award. We are honored to have him as a panelist for today's roundtable discussion. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Dr. Kavindra Pant, sir.
Thank you, Archana. Thank you for that warm welcome. And hi, everyone. Pritish. Hi, Pritish. And hi, Dr. Vishal. Looking forward to an engaging discussion. Back to you, Archana.
Yeah. Our next panelist is Mr. Devesh P. Srivastav. It is my privilege to introduce Mr. Devesh P. Srivastav, sir, a highly respected HR and business leader with over 30 years of experience across India, Asia, Europe, and North America. A postgraduate in HR management and employee relation, a trained lawyer, and a tax graduate with chartered accountancy interqualification. Mr. Devesh Srivastav has built an exceptional career leading people, business, and organizational transformation across global, regional, and local organizations. Currently serving as a country president at Global and Regional HR Head for Global Tech Operation and Asia region. He has previously held senior leadership position with global renowned organizations including Centrion, Apotex, Sun Pharma, Teva, and Merck. His remarkable contribution, including spreading landmark integrations such as Sun Pharma, Ranbaxy, leading global HR responsibility for a team of over 10,000 employees and driving transformational project in collaboration with leading consulting firms including McKinsey, EY, PwC, Bain, and KPMG. Beyond the corporate world, Mr. Deves is deeply committed to social impact and has championed CSR initiatives that continues to positively impact the life of more than 60,000 individuals annually, particularly in education and talent management. Recognized amongst the top 100 HR Mind and Best HR Leaders, he is also certified leadership trainer, coach, assessor, and mentor who continues to inspire professionals and organizations through his expertise and vision. We are truly honored to have him as a panelist for today's roundtable discussion. Please join me in extending a warm welcome to Mr. Devesh P. Srivastav.
Thank you, Archana. I hope I am visible, audible well to all the audience. And thank you to you for bringing us all together. Thank you, Dr. Vishal, and honored to be with Dr. Bose and Dr. Pant. Looking forward for this engaging discussion. Thank you.
Thank you,
Over to you,
Devesh.
Archana.
It's yeah, you are audible and smiling as usual.
Thank you for some validation, Doctor.
So, hi, Prithvish sir, Devesh sir, and Dr. Kavindra sir. So, before we start panel discussion that we thought about, that is AI for how the future is going to be. The HR department of will be getting changed. So, before a short, you have also been a jury member for all this, the inspiring minds. So, for 1800 plus. Um Nominations from there, finding top 50, how difficult it was. So let's start from Prithvishar to understand how difficult the job was, because most of the people who have joined today have applied and the result is yet to be declared.
Got it. Thank you, Dr. Vishal, and thank you, everybody. Really happy to be here amongst quite a senior person, Dr. Kavindra, Devesji, and very happy to be here. So yeah, so I think it was a wonderful experience. First of all, let me tell you my experience of how this came through. I think it's very exciting the way inspiring minds have put this together. It's not easy to get so many participation from everybody, and then skimming through and seeing how we can make it happen. So what is important is that our experience when we went through each and every content, we tried to draw value out of this. Couple of things we looked at from a parameter perspective was really in terms of we figured out what would be the impact that those folks who have nominated themselves, right, in terms of the work that they have done, what is the impact of it. That was something which is really something we looked at the originality of the ideas that came through. So in altogether, if you look at it, was it tough? I wouldn't say it was tough, but it was very balanced in terms of the various things that we looked at. And therefore I can touch my heart, and I'm sure other members can touch their heart too. Junior members can touch their heart to say that we have done a thorough job in terms of evaluating them and ensuring that we do due diligence. And now over to you. Hope that we've made some sense there. Yes, please.
Yeah, so Prithvi sir, adding to that same question, one more thing that came into my mind, because last year I was one of the jury member and I know how difficult it was. So this time I have just washed away my hand doing the jury work. So what was your good and the bad experience among the nominations you have seen?
I wouldn't call it any bad or negative experience. I think everybody, when they nominated, they have thought about something, right? Because your instruction was pretty clear in terms of what is it that you need to really share. So the only thing that I'm looking good at it is that everybody made an effort. All the submission that came through, everybody has made an effort in terms of thinking through, reading through the contents, and then submitting. So therefore, all the more reason for us the evaluation was not so easy. We saw a lot of qualitative content that came through, and for us to really think through and make that work is quite a choice that we made. So I think, like I said, the submissions are, anybody can submit anything, right? So that's okay. What's important is the quality that came through the submission. So what we tried as best as a jury member, I think that was the instruction that you had given to us, all of us, pretty clearly, that look at the uniqueness, look at the impact, look at how this new idea or submission that came through is standing out. So that is something that we looked at it. We used our own little wisdom to figure out the impact, and then that's how we did it. Yeah, over to you, Vishal.
So the same question, Dr. Kavindra Pant sir, to you. What was your experience?
For me, honestly speaking, as Pritish has already said, that each of the nominations were mindful, and people have put in their best of their efforts in putting in what their achievements are. It was really a tough task distinguishing between the nominations and rating them on a scale, whereas it was a pretty close call for barring a few, but otherwise it was a pretty close call. You cannot differentiate between it was हिंदी में अगर बोलूं तो 19 20 का फर्क, and everyone has put in their heart and soul, and it is good to see that enough of good work is going on in the industry, across industries. So that is something which is amazing, and there were quite a few learnings as well for personally for me, which I could pick up some of the ideas which we can look at evaluating and implementing in our organization across geographies.
Okay, so any good experience from the nominations that you have received?
So we are evaluating a couple of them. So naming one particular nomination in this forum will not be appropriate, but there are a couple of people, a couple of initiatives which were being proposed in the nomination thing, which can be taken up. and it will be a sincere request to Archana if she can pick up the best nominations and top 50 and publish them as a compendium. That will help the entire fraternity to use them as and when it is required in the industry.
Sure, sir. I think Archana will take this thing up. And so one thing more that because when I was doing the AI assessment of the entire 1800 plus lot, okay, the data that came to us, there was no name, no organization's names, no designation, nothing else from where they are belonging. There was no data. Okay, I assume that similar data was also shared with you. So how was your experience when you don't know who am I assessing?
So for us, it was very clear that we have to assess the information provided under each of the headers and then look at the validity and relativity of those particular aspects, right? So it was not that difficult for us to look at it, but the rating part was difficult because everything was so close that you cannot differentiate between the two initiatives. So that has made our role difficult, but otherwise if you see from an evaluation perspective, since the parameters were defined clearly, it was not that difficult. We were rating against the parameters, predefined parameters.
Okay, so Deveshwar, coming to you again, same questions. How did you enjoy the?
So, Dr. Vishal, it's very nice to say how we have enjoyed, while you have given us so much of pain by giving there's so many people to judge, and that too, and that too, do a kind of a self reflection. So actually, let me be very serious on this. That first, when we were just going through, Prithvish and Dr. Pant has already said it was difficult. Sometimes it's a bit of a self reflection. Oh, how come I missed this? So that was always coming back to us. So that was a little difficult task. But in simple word, I would say Dr. Pant and Prithvish has already said, and if I summarize and I look at it, the differentiation of the work which you are doing integrated with your business was one of the most exciting thing for me. Second thing, I would say, you cannot do a cut paste. That what I have done in my previous company, can I bring it and just cut paste it? So the originality of the ideas and the work which people have done was very, very interesting and exciting to learn. And the third is, despite having all those, how you can be more creative. That, of course, for example, in many of the topic, these are very, very standard, and I have seen a multiple answers on the various KPIs and metrics. But then how you can be more creative to solve those problems and add the business value addition, and that was very, very important learning for me.
Okay, so Deveshwar, so just to brief, not only we were discussing about the thing, it's also to brief about those who will be, winning the title of Inspiring HR Minds, and those who will not make this year. Of course, every year we come with the Inspiring Minds HR Awards. So Archana will be again contacting everyone. So let's go back to the topic that we are discussing. Okay. So
No,
before we
Dr. Vishal,
start,
Dr. Vishal,
yes, sir.
just to add on, uh, in my view, everyone is an inspiring mind whosoever has applied. While going through this, we could evaluate that everyone is doing something or the other. It is all about since when it is a race, only one person can come first. So that's it doesn't mean that others are not doing enough. So it is more of a relative ranking. Everyone is running 100 meters. Somebody is cracking it in 9.3 seconds, and somebody is cracking it at 9.31 seconds. It doesn't mean that the person at 9.31 seconds is not doing anything. So from my perspective, everyone is an inspiring mind, especially in terms of HR. The kind of work they have done is fantastic. Over to you.
Yeah, that is what we would love to have. 1,000 people coming under the banner of inspiring HR minds, but as the structure is such that we have to finalize only top 50, and you says it's just about milliseconds that the people are losing the race to top 50.
Yeah, Dr. Vishal, I just want to add on to both Devesh and Kavindra ji. I think one of the thing I wanted to highlight here is the spirit of submission. When I say the spirit of submission, when this ad went on LinkedIn, there are a lot of people who decided to submit, which means they have the spirit of participating in an event where it is beyond just about getting an award or whatever that may be. What is important is that everybody wants to showcase the good work that they have done, and I think we need to celebrate that spirit. So everybody on the call who's already here and who's listening to this call, this conversation, I think we want to, all the jury members here and Dr. Vishal, in association, we want to really thank you for living up to the spirit of submitting your nomination. That is most important, because there will be
Right.
many more events like this that will, I'm sure, Inspiring Minds will keep on doing. And then, like Dr. Pant said, that it is a micro millisecond is not a determining factor whether you're the top or the second or the third. That is immaterial. What is important here is A, the spirit of submitting an idea that you thought is powerful. Second, we took time to kind of go through each one of those content and appreciate, and some of them will of course be used in different organizations. So just wanted to tell all of you, whoever has submitted and made it there, thank you so much for living up to the spirit of submission. Just wanted to pass that on. Yes, please, Dr. Vishal.
Okay.
I think
So
just I may again interrupt for only 5 seconds. The screen very clearly is saying the inspiring HR minds, and it is not saying winning inspiring HR minds. So I think this all said
very
about
right,
it.
very right, sir. When we are coming to our topic of discussion, that is, how AI is impacting the HR works or the future of HR. Okay. So before we start up with the discussion, let me, give you a small brief about what my experience was while, analyzing using AI tools and Rubik method for analyzing all the participation details. So it was very close marking. Okay, so we have to go into 4 decimal places to identify. Usually what happens, we go for 1 decimal places or 2 decimal places, but we went for 4 decimal places to identify which candidate is better. So similarly what we use in the talent acquisition or in any other purpose. Okay. So it make life a little easy as well as difficult. Okay, difficult someday sometime where usually with our standard was going for the 2 decimal places and finalizing the result, but 1800 nominations, we have to go for 4 decimal places to finally identify who was better among the everyone. Okay, everyone is good, but we have to find a better and the rest of them. So coming back to the topic of our discussion, Deveshwar, I have a question for you. Okay, say for example, if you imagine your CEO ask HR to implement an AI across the organization within 6 months, what would be your first step and why?
So, Dr. Vishal, I don't know whether this question is coming because I was smiling more than the rest, or is it something which you would like to? Uh, but then, yes, if this question is there, do I have 2 minutes? Can I do ChatGPT and get the answer and then answer you? So,
So
okay,
that
that was a lighter part. That was a lighter part. I mean, the life is becoming so different as of now for HR professionals that as we started our discussion about the originality, differentiation, and the creative part. So let me start with this. If this question is coming to me, I think there are three things which is coming up very clearly in my mind. The first is business readiness. The second is people readiness, and the third is cultural readiness. And if I need to little go deep, business readiness is that are you doing because there is a clear, distinct need for business advantage. And maybe for all the people who are sitting in the call, they can imagine that if you are in a fintech company, if you are in a a banking company, if you are in a multiple those companies where technology is driving your business, you cannot be left behind. You have to start today and now. Whereas if you are in a very huge regulatory control environment, I think you have to be vouchful that it should not happen that you want to be very, you're doing certain things just because you wanted to do, that might not do well. So very important is business readiness. What you will do with this AI readiness so that you can implement it. The second stage which comes is more about people readiness. In terms of your requirement, where is the benchmark? What kind of platform they are using it, where you feel that your people can make a difference in terms of accepting this change and making it more execution friendly. And last but not the least is certainly the cultural fitness, which I was talking about it. You are still not tuned and you are still not ready for execution where you are attuned to in terms of getting a better result. Then I think my first 6 months will only be depend on doing a typical a kind of a small, I would say, research that where are the value addition, how I can prepare my people, and how I should implement which process and platform. So let's understand that human capital should be advantaged by the human intelligence, and that's the game for this AI. And it is not going to happen within 6 months. If we are expecting this 6 months, then I would only say that AI should be done more for purpose and passion, not for fame and fashion. Because otherwise what will happen that like all of us having our own various application, and we are doing it by by default. We are not doing by design. The moment you put any design in the organization, I think a very important element are these three: business impact, people impact, and the cultural integration, how you will do this.
Very rightly said, sir. But I think when something comes up in the LinkedIn that someone is using ChatGPT or Gemini or any other AI to prepare a designed profile of them where what they kind of do, and suddenly it becomes a everybody start doing that. Okay, so it's last for some time, or it may last forever. Okay, but still, is it actually utilizing AI for this thing? Sir, I have one question asked by one of the participant that I asked,
Please.
"Hey Gemini, you are being an AI. Tell me about what you are going to replace humans." Gemini replied, "The perspective that AI exists to replace human is common conversation, but it does not quite capture the role I am designed to play. Instead of replacement, I am built for augmentation and collaborations."
I think it's a very, very interesting comment. And if I just phrase it in my own word, I can clearly say human capital to be augmented for human potential. This augmentation is important, and AI will help us to do this augmentation for human capability. So yes, Gemini is saying, but let's see, all these tools will give you a perspective. But more importantly, is it adding to your business? Are you ready to execute with your people? And where is the culture? Because your platforms are very different and you want to use the latest one, you will fail. So let's not allow AI to fail, because AI is going to help for making a business addition. So let's be careful and make a step by step process rather than trying to do something as a fashion. I
Okay,
hope
so
the group will agree.
yes, yeah. Okay, so anyone who were willing to ask any question, just put your questions on the panel. Sorry, the comment section, and we have got the most renowned HR leaders here, so they will be able to answer. Okay. So coming to Prithvish sir, a question from my side to you: if you are building an HR function from scratch today, AI first organization. We are always talking about AI first organization, especially the kind of industry I work in. Okay, the IT industry. We talk about AI first organization. Okay. What would you do differentially from the traditional HR practices?
Okay. So thanks for that question, Dr. Vishal. I have some, a statement which may not make you very happy, but I have to say, which is that there is no time for us now to really think whether it is a AI first organization, because there is so much of experimentation already going on. We just cannot say it's a AI first organization. We have shifted completely to from a HI, meaning human intelligence, etc., to an AI intelligence. That itself is very, very in my mind, and I can be absolutely wrong and be beaten up. But I think that's not the approach that we should, as a community, also look at it, and especially HR, because HR is about people. Okay, heart of every person is HR, right? So that's one. Second part, when we talk about the term called AI first organization, then where is customer first organization? Then where is people first organization? So all this terminology of AI first, people first, customers first, it is a wave. If you look at the last 3 decades, 4 decades, it has been the wave of influence, like a dot-com bubble, like all of this that came through. It is happening. But it's also true that AI, whatever it stage that it may be, semi-matured, matured, whatever stage it may be, it is still people are experimenting, and none of the folks have really found out answers. Okay, they do not have the full answer that this is the way to go and this is how we're going to take AI and adopt and move forward. So while that is the scenario, it becomes equally very important for an HR person to decide. The question that you left on me, you threw at me, is a very powerful question and very confusing also. But I'll try to respond. The point is that you can't, have just HR make the entire decision on this. It's a very powerful question in terms of how do you shape it. So if there is a HR leader who is listening to this and he wants to or she wants to set up an HR team or function in a dynamic organization, the three things that that person needs to perhaps look at. The first important perspective is the shift in the way that business is done today. That understanding is important. For example, as a customer, when I have a customer, what kind of interface would that customer use in AI is an important aspect of that conversation. Why? Because I need to hire people who has that kind of a knowledge. Is it 100% AI proficiency? Is it 50% AI proficiency? What level of AI am I using? Is an important conversation to have in any business before I'm an HR leader and I do, come out with solution. Once I understand that what are the different levels of AI that I'm going to be using, then it is for me to move to the second shift. That second shift in a large context, after you understood the business landscape, is in the large context is about moving from job description and titles to skill-based approach. Because titles and job description, you can see how quickly roles are becoming redundant, how quickly people are disregarding experience in that context because productivity is suddenly taken surge, and people are depending on AI to get the preliminary solves. Any consulting solve, you ask any consulting company, they are relying heavily on super graded AI in that context, if I may say, where they're getting a lot of content and their decision making becomes easy, right? Data gathering becomes easy. All of that is happening. So the shift that HR leader needs to do, the second shift that HR leader needs to do is largely to look at the skill that I will have in my organization. Now, with the supply side, if you look at the supply side of talent available, not everybody is AI literate, and not all jobs will become AI dependent. There is, when you're talking to in a retail sector, when you're talking to people in the floor and you're talking to customers, AI can't help when a customer has a complaint. AI may give you inputs to solve that problem, but they cannot interface with the customer, right? So therefore, certain roles will never go too much on the AI. There will be human element. So that is an important aspect. And certain roles like tech and semi-tech kind of an item where you need to have that kind of a arrangement, right? The third shift is also about the human element or collaborating element. So from competing, we get a sense that right now it is about competition with AI. Who is going to win? That competing to collaboration mindset has to evolve, which means that right now I'm thinking AI as my competitor. Maybe it gives me some productivity. Will it take away my job and things like that, right? So that shift of mindset has to be okay. How can I really work with AI as a collaborator, and together we will turn out a lot of results. And that's, by the way, is not a new thing. It's already started happening. You and I and everybody on this call, whoever has participated, all of us use in some context or the other a little bit of a chat gpt, little bit of Claude, little bit of some other tools to kind of take out or do something. So that is a no more a discussion whether we want to use AI or not. That is already there. What is important is that how good are we in collaborating? How good are we in saying, okay, I'm drawing the line here. I will not let AI decide which promotion will happen and which person to really hire, because there is something called a human experience and a gut feeling that also has to be there. The AI will perhaps give me some basic level, screening, but that human decision making, I can't, without looking at the person, without talking at the person, I cannot figure out what is the intent of the person, where is that person really going, right? What is the aspiration of that person? What is the person really wanting to speak? That is human, intelligence. That is human effort, which cannot be taken away from anybody. However, we also need AI. Therefore, the shift here is that we need to figure out how much of that collaboration we'll do. Second is about the ethics and the trust that we need to use, right? So, and we have seen some news already in different places in around the world where AI was misused in doing certain tasks and accomplishing certain goal with a commercial intent, and therefore it did not go through, right? So the point is that credibility loss will happen if we overuse AI in the human where human intervention is more required. So I think one of the thing, therefore, is to for me to summarize is three things. Shift the focus from, first of all, shift the focus from understanding really traditional businesses to the current business, and how is customer going to get impacted by it. That is the first one. Second is about look at how AI is going to more of a skill based rather than a JD based and titles based organization. So that's going to eventually fade, right? The third shift that any HR leader should needs to do is to look at how do we start shifting from the competing mindset to a collaborating mindset with ethics and everything put into place. Over to you.
So building on that, what Prithvi sir you have said, my next question to Kavindra sir is that a company has invested, heavily in AI tools. Okay, most of the company are doing that, but the manager and employees are reluctant to use that. How do you drive the adoption of the AI technology?
Fantastic. It's a great question, and it is more about any change management initiatives. So whenever you are moving from one line of business or whenever you introduce something new or any change, you will face resistance. That is something which is quite common because so when we talk about AI adoption and people and managers are reluctant in introducing or utilizing it, it is primarily, to me, it is again any other change initiative, whether it is merger and acquisition or whether you bring about a structural change in the organization or you bring about any other kind of a hierarchical change, department change. It is something like that. So first is to me, I'll look at why there is a change, whether it is the fear of job loss, lack of awareness, or people are not trained on it, whether it is a difference in terms of the skills, or there are some perceived risks which people have in mind. So what are the actual reasons, or is it the absence of leadership role modeling? When the leaders, when the managers are not adopting to these tools where the management has invested heavily, so it means that even if it is not being pushed by the top leadership down the way. So that is something which is the first part of it. And when we look at any of the change initiatives, what we usually we look at creating a clear narrative and a business case around it, so that it is held by, it is understood clearly by the people, and it becomes easy for them to understand it, accept it, and implement it. So since it is a AI, that The clear narrative, what can we build up is that how these particular tools will help them reducing their workload and help them in taking the decisions. The work which is being carried out probably for which usually takes around 6 hours, 8 hours, or 2 days can be done in 20 minutes. So that and there will be enough of free time available to people. So that is something. That's how we have to look at managing the ambiguity and building up a narrative that this is there to help you out. The next thing, what happens is, if you will recall, when banking sector was going through automation, this is a biggest challenge what we have seen. The unions were against it, the employees were against it. The biggest fear was that one was upskilling. People have not seen the computers before, so you have to build up the capabilities, and that too at scale. If you are launching something across the organization at a wide scale, certainly if I were there, I'll certainly look at developing the capabilities at scale. That AI-based learning programs, people to be sent to the people to the workshops for hands-on activities. Uh, then I'll also look at creating the local champions within the organization so that they can guide others who are struggling to get. And lastly, psychological safety is the most important aspect in this, because till the time people are not allowed to fail and the errors are being punished, then something which will still further uh, create roadblocks in the mindset of people that it is something which is not going to happen, and they'll still be resisting it. Then it is basic. Then uh, what gets rewarded gets repeated. And if you are implementing something new, create a plan to recognize those people who are looking at implementing it fast and helping others to implement. So any technological implementation or any induction of new technology or any change, that is something which has to be worked upon, and there has to be a plan. Whenever I work on a change management initiative, I work on a 100-day plan, that these are the quick wins. uh, this is something which will take time, moderate time, and this will be something which will take a long term. So if we take any initiative, and if we think through it, if we create a narrative around it, that how it is going to help people as well as the organization. That any thing, when you go to people, everyone looks at what's in it for me. So if that connect is being created, certainly this will be helping out the people in implementing it fast. So that's my take on it.
Thanks, Kavinder sir. For the change management, a mixture of what HR used to do and how uh, we HR are better than, I will not say it may be controversial, but yes, we handle people who handle the organization. So, to everyone in the panel, there are lots of questions there. Okay, so I will be a happy moderator asking question. Okay, although I have been working also in the AI field, but still I would be very happy to ask the question, and anyone can take up the question and answer. So let's start with the first question. That's from Daksh Bhatt. The question is, my understanding to all, including Dr. Verma, have you ever question? Sorry, have you ever felt that the journey in your team is junior in your team is smarter than you? However, look up to you for practical experience, and you still want to make use of their knowledge to empower them.
So let
So,
me take
Dr.
that
Vishal,
question.
fine, Dr. Pant,
Yeah.
because I have already answered that. So I wanted to say, but people can go through with that. So please go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, no, I was just saying that I have already responded. So let me just for the audience see. it's always good to have smart people in your team, and you should be happy that you are the reasons to hire them. It should not that they are inherited. So I would certainly say that I always bless and feel happy that if I have hired under my own team, which is he is a smarter or she is a smarter one. The second thing where there is a little piece of advice that when such people come for any wisdom, or if they come with any problems and they are stuck, my approach is, rather than I guide them with my own experience, I try to do a little bit of a road mapping and doing a mentoring that they should come out with their own answers. Otherwise, they will always be looking the life or the problems with my lenses. And you never know, they might have a better answer than what I have done 5 years back. And that's why it's better to have smart people in your team. Dr. Pant.
Fantastic. My response is also in the same line, because whenever somebody comes to me with an issue, I send them back. First, do not come to me with an issue. Come with the alternative solutions and your thought process. Till the time you may come to me in that I have thought of these four aspects of it, and this is my view. Then you can take a consent. Then only you will be learning and you will be developing yourself, rather than rather than spoon feeding them in simple terms.
Yeah, can I just, I'm also itching to speak on this particular
Yeah,
point. It's very
yes.
interesting. So that was asked by Daksh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. So wonderful question, first of all, Daksh, and a very practical one. So thanks for, really highlighting that question. One of the things that is coming into, a lot of practice nowadays is about reverse mentoring. You have heard about mentoring, right? All of us have heard about mentoring when you go to somebody senior, or not necessarily senior, but somebody who's a little more exposed or has had some experience. They are going to guide you and tell you how they have handled. Reverse mentoring as a context, especially with tech being, and tech as in AI and other related one, folks who are new, their educational system and all of that put together, the currency, the skill as a new currency, not experience tenure alone. I can see, somebody highlighting that. So exactly. So that tech part of it is something which the generation now is very smart at. And I think we need to leverage the smartness. So in the current workplace, it is a great partnership of people who are 2 3 decades ago, or even 30 40 years ago, that they bring value to the table. At the same time, new fresher from the college who is there, both has to work together in making it happen. That we all know. So how can we work together? Get the new guys. And this is my suggestion to the companies that we work with, and support that we provide. Get the freshers and ask them to mentor the seniors on AI, right? On the different tools, on the potentiality of what tool is giving you more return, etc. Right? Versus you deciding for yourself what is the best tool. The generation which is day in and out using it, ask them to mentor the seniors, right? So therefore, that becomes one. There are certain experiences which are very unique to seniors. When I say senior, I'm referring to somebody who's had a quite a significant career and have seen failures. Learning really happens from failures and not from success alone. And failures are in the context very expensive and costly as well. So therefore, when you commit to a failure, you learn for the rest of your life what you will not be doing going forward in the future. And I think that is a great partnership. So use mentoring and reverse mentoring, and get both generations, or 2 3 generations in between, to participate in that activity of changing an organization or taking the organization to the next level. Yeah, that's my thought, Vishal. Yeah.
Kavinder sir, a question for you by Monica Roy. So she says that from an OD lens, I have a question. We often assume that AI automation automates routine work. People will automatically shift to more strategic. In reality, organizational systems don't always behave that way. Are today's AI implementations genuinely transforming how leaders lead the organization function, or they are just accelerating the existing process? Let's say good and bad alike.
Primarily, my take on this is when you look at any automation or whenever you are looking at any technological advancement, that is there to help you out. If you see with the implementation of SAP or any other HRMS, uh, when people used to be, there used to be a team of 5, 6, 7, 10 people in payroll. Now it is being done with just a click of a mouse, and it's a routine activity which has been automated. So all those people, all other people who are involved into the payroll process to be have to be trained and upskilled to take up the relevant jobs in the HR organization, and they were qualified. So the other aspect, what you have asked, the basic question, which is from an OD lens, uh, that whether the management always sees it from that lens or not. So primarily, when you look at the OD initiatives within an organization, HR in most of the organization, except for barring a few MNCs, HR becomes the last priority, and the minimum cost is being assigned to it. The second aspect is the when the HR folk has to work upon it, it has to bring about that value to the organization. This we need to understand that what is the language of the business. Till the time we do not speak that language of the business, certainly nobody will be looking at us as a valued partner. So when you go and talk to a CEO, what CEO understands? The top line and the bottom line. If you can articulate and convince your CEO that this particular initiative will help him either increase the top line or reduce the bottom line, or reduce the bottom line. So certainly either there is a cost saving or there is a support to the business. Certainly the perspective of management will change, and that is the reason, primary reason for my success within an enterprise or within any of the enterprises wherever I've worked. Whenever I go to my leadership team, my board or my CEO, I talk to him. I do not take much of a time. I do not give him a 45 slides presentation. I restrict my slide to 10 slides. And in that, it captures that how it is going to help the organization, whether it is an OD initiative, whether it is a comp restructuring, whether it is a grade restructuring, or whether building about, bringing about any new initiative within the organization. You have to create that level of trust that when, let's say, Kavi is doing something, it is something which will be for the betterment of the organization. So that is my take on it. If you're just doing an
So
activity for sake of doing it, or any other organization is doing it without having a direct impact to your organization, probably that activity will not be appreciated by anyone. It will just become a tick in the box.
We would like to take more questions, but due to paucity of the time, okay, we have shared the email ID, so they can all the questions can be routed to Archana, and we will get the answer from all of you, okay, and will be conveyed to them, because I think we have already extended the time that was permitted, and you must have most other work to do. Okay. So over to Archana.
So what I'll suggest, Dr. Vishal, is that if people have a specific questions to any one of us, they can connect with us on LinkedIn and take the discussion forward out there. Though there are chances of delayed response, but we'll try to do our best.
Sure, sir. What we will do is that we will share the LinkedIn profile of all of you on comment section, so that they can connect with you. We'll do that.
Certainly.
So over to you, Archana.
Thank you so much, sir, for the insightful session. So, at the Inspiring Minds, we are privileged to have the guidance and support of leaders who have contributed not only as a our esteemed jury member, but also as a panelist for today's roundtable discussion. As a token of our heartfelt appreciation, we would like to present plantation certificate to our respected jury members and panelists. Through the initiative and in the spirit of Ek Peड़ Maa Ke Naam, dedicated to Mother Nature, a tree has been planted on behalf of each of our esteemed leader. This gesture symbolized growth, sustainability, and lasting impact they create through their leadership and contribution to the HR profession. We sincerely thank them for their valuable support in identifying the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026 and for sharing their insights during today's discussion. Dr. Rakshita Sharma, our esteemed jury member and invited panelist, could not join us today due to an unforeseen official commitment. We extend our sincere gratitude of her contribution, and her plantation certificate will be shared with her separately. We have already sent an email with the plantation details, including the plant name, location, and caretaker information. May I now request our esteemed jury member and panelist, Mr. Prithvish Bose, to kindly accept the plantation certificates. Sir, you would have already received an email with the plantation details, including the plant name, location, and caretaker information.
Absolutely, I did. Thank you, Archana.
May I thank you, sir. May I now request our esteemed jury member and panelist, Dr. Kavindra Pant, to kindly accept the plantation certificates. Sir, you would have already received an email with the plantation details, including the plant name, location, and caretaker information.
Yes, I have received the same. Thank you so much. Much appreciated.
May I now request our esteemed jury member and panelist, Mr. Devesh P. Srivastav, to kindly accept the plantation certificates. And so you would have already received an email with the plantation detail, including the name of plant, location, and caretaker information.
Archana, Devesh sir has got a meeting, so he has left. So the certificate will be shared with him.
Thank you, sir, for the information. Mr. Madhukar, we, our esteemed jury member and invited panelist, could not join us today. So we extend our sincere gratitude for his contribution, and his plantation certificate will be shared with him separately. Ladies and gentlemen, as we move forward with today's summit, we now come to the one of the most anticipated learning segment of the event. Artificial intelligence is rapidly transforming the way organizations attract, engage, and hire talent. For HR professionals, understanding and leveraging AI is no longer a future skill, it's a present day necessity. To help us navigate these exciting transformations, we are delighted to present a special training and certification program by EduSri Learning on using ChatGPT for talent acquisition. This session will be led by our esteemed moderator and HR leader, Dr. Vishal Verma sir, who brings expertise in HR analytics, digital transformation, and AI-enabled HR practices. During this session, participants will gain practical insights into how ChatGPT and generative AI can be effectively used across various stages of talent acquisition, from sourcing and screening candidates to enhancing recruiter productivity and improving candidates' engagement. This is not just a learning opportunity but also a chance to earn a certificate from EduSri Learning and stay ahead in this evolving world of work. We would like to request all awardees to kindly verify their names. Hope you have received the link containing your corrected name for the certificate. Kindly verify your name and share if any correction is required at the earliest. And please note that once the certificates are generated and shared, no further change to the same will be possible, because that's why we are requesting you to carefully review and confirm your details. The link is shared in the comment section. You can check in your chat area. So let us welcome Dr. Vishal Verma for this insightful training and certification session on using ChatGPT for talent acquisition. Over to you, Verma sir.
Thank you, Archana. So let's start up with the discussion. So let me share the screen and let me know if it is visible. I hope the screen is visible.
Yes, sir, it's visible.
Okay, I'll take it from here, Archana. Okay, so everyone has been using AI as a tool, but what I would suggest here that we will be using for talent acquisition only. Okay, so let's start from the scratch. Okay, so there are many tools, generative AI tools. There are, some are Gemini, some are using Claude, some are using ChatGPT. So, essence ChatGPT is quite a popular one. So what we will do is to do the thing on ChatGPT from scratch, so that we can learn how to do it in a practical manner. And believe me, the more you do experimentations with that, the more the better result will be coming. Okay, so keep on practicing as much as possible. Okay. So there is one option in case of ChatGPT is that we can create what is called as a project. Okay, so project helps us to finalize. Say for example, we are using multiple projects or multiple sites location or multiple kinds of profile. Okay, so what we'll do is to name that project. Say for example, we name this project as for essence EduSri is the certificates provider, so let's name it in the form of EduSri Learning. Okay, so we created a project. Okay, now once the project is created in the EduSri Learning, okay, so what we will do is that we need to, the first thing is that we need to have a job description. Okay, so as since I'm working in an IT industry, so let's have a job description. So I will ask ChatGPT to write a job description. This all you must have been doing, but we will do something more related to that. Help me with JD for Microsoft web application full stack developer. The person need to be a BTech or MCA with 4+ years of experience in dev- in software development, posted in say Delhi, or say we can post it him in Bangalore. Now, once that is done, you see that on the right hand side in the EduSri Learning project, automatically Microsoft Full Stack JD has been created. Okay. And the entire job description has been created here as the role, key responsibility area, required technical skills, desired competencies, preferred experience, educational qualification, and everything. Okay. I would ask ChatGPT to please keep this JD in record and help me JD in record and mark it as JD, say for example MWT full FSD. So Microsoft Web Technology full stack developer. So it has marked this as this JD. Okay. Now, please provide me JD for MERN stack developer and name it as MERN full stack developer. Okay, now we have got two JDs here. Okay. Help me with two call for application for both JDs. Okay. Now you have got the call for application for MERN as well as JDs. You can also ask, help me with LinkedIn post and so on. But this is what you have been always doing for long. Okay, we will do it something different here. Okay, so we have got two job descriptions. One is for Microsoft Web Application Development and one is for MERN development. Okay, so let us just copy the job description here. From here, go to EduSri Learning again. And a new chat, add a new chat. And just send it to them. Okay. We will go again to the old one, copy the MERN one, and also paste the MERN one like here. Now, what I will do, basically, what we are trying to do is to analyze all those. What happens is that we have to do in our recruiter or the talent in talent acquisition. Our recruiter need to do calling to a lots and lots of the people. Okay, to finally identify whether it has got, and the CVs are sent to for technical review, and the technical review person says that the CV is not good enough. So before doing the calling part, let's analyze some CVs. Okay, so I want you to act as an expert in technical reviewing of the CVs check the CVs for both profile, both JDs. So what are the JDs that we have here? So we have this one and and give me the response in this response in tabular following details are required. So we need a serial number, name of the candidate so that we can identify, educational qualification, JD fit. So fit for key responsibility in percentage for have the overall JD fit for this profile, JD fit for preferred skills. Now we have got one more profile here for Microsoft. No, this is for Modern Stack. Just keep it there. All you need is to copy this and replace the Microsoft Web Application Technology. Now I have some CVs with me. Okay. So what we'll do is to just upload those CVs, and always remember that when you are using the CVs or uploading the CVs, please remove the all the contact details, because putting the contact details here, it will be problematic for you. Ask me to upload CVs when you are ready. Okay. Now this will give us the response in this format. Okay. So why actually I am checking for two candidature is sometime what happens is that some candidates do apply for who are non-stack developer accidentally apply in the as a job for Microsoft Web Application Technology. Okay. So we do not want those candidates CV. They might be good one. So what we'll do is to not mark those CVs as rejected. Rather than what we will do is to give them an opportunity here. So I have a mix of all the CVs here. The CVs are a mix of modern stack as well as your full stack developer. I'm just uploading the CVs here. It will take some time to upload the CVs. Okay, now we have those CVs, all the CVs here, candidates. So we have got Pratik Das and some name. Okay, we can accept the name because the name is usually that is where to identify. But other all details, including their phone, mobile number, email ID, LinkedIn profile, etc., should be removed before we actually go for analyzing those things on the ChatGPT or any other AI tool. Okay. Now, if the CVs of Pratik Das is, I can think that he is for MERN developer. Okay. Now, MERN developer, being the MERN developer, you see that the skill sets in the MERN development is higher comparative to the Microsoft web application, because some of the part that is the database part and everything were also that is used in the Microsoft web applications technology. Similarly, when we go up to Bhaskar Nag, okay, here the skill sets for Microsoft web application technology is higher comparative to that for the MERN stack developer. Okay. Let's dig this a little deeper and say ask him, add for each JDs what is present and what is missing according to the JDs in all CVs, and add columns in your previous response. Okay, now let's see here that in the candidate that we did first, that is Pratik Das. Now, Pratik Das, we already said that it is more of a full stack developer MERN. Okay, now the in the here it is mentioning that it is React, Node, Node, Docker, etc. That is not. But what is required for a Microsoft web application technology is C Sharp, ASP.NET Core, SQL Server, Azure Entity Framework, etc. Okay. So based on this, we can say that this particular candidate, Pratik Das, is not fit for Microsoft web application technology. Okay. So similarly, what is happening is that when we scroll here, okay, we see for the same candidate that the React is present and this is missing, that is mentioned there. Okay, but you see the JD fit is 88%. It is giving the entire detail that for Microsoft web application technology, you should consider these as the strong hire, and for MERN full stack developer, these are the strong hire. Dual fit, if you want a candidate who wants to have a dual fit in both of the applications, you can consider this kind of things. Now, what is happening here? Are we actually believing in whatever they are saying? No, we are not. But what happens here is that when a recruiter need to call, say for example, we have got 20 candidates here. Okay, now to call 20 candidates and get the information, if he or she is working on one of the job descriptions, say for Microsoft web application technology. Okay, so why the person need to call all those 20 persons? Okay. I've just given an example. There are many things, say subdivisions of each of the, say for example, in Microsoft web application technology, we want a different kind of requirement. So that will be different. Now, what is happening here? That, for example, we out of this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Out of the 20 candidates, we have only 6 candidates, and the recruiter need to focus on these 6 candidates only. Okay, if the technical teams ask for the details, so you can have all the details, okay, on the basis of what is present and what is missing in the CVs, the analysis of all those things, and we can further analyze the same. Okay. Now, all said and done, that the recruiter has got 6 CVs here, for example, of Microsoft strong hire. Okay. Now, what we'll do is, because talent acquisition starts with the process of recruitment, and you actually did the recruitment part. Now, let's go into the selection procedure. Okay. So, please help me. How should we call the candidate so that he might be interested in so let's have Shuyash Kumar, because we have already called Shuyash Kumar, so that he might be interested in profile. Okay. Now, what ChatGPT has done, it has given you, on the basis of the profile of Suyash Kumar, that he's not a position for the traditional .NET developer role. Indicates that he indicates experience in both web, Microsoft, and JavaScript ecosystem. So what will attract him? These are the points that will attract him. Okay. Avoid saying this time of things. Position the role as Microsoft web application full stack development, enterprise full stack development, like this, and the entire role pitch and everything has been developed. Now, when the recruiter calls up this Suyash Kumar for whether he is interested or not. Now, according to his profile analysis, what has been done is that a clear-cut instructions has been given by the recruiter. Okay. So let's assume that the candidate has, accepted. Now, what I would like to know, that help me create a HR round discussion question based on JD and profile. Okay. Now, these are some questions: what to evaluate, how that evaluate. Now, with the the voice control and everything, you can even ask the ChatGPT to prepare a detailed questionnaire, not only for the the HR round, for technical round, and even the ChatGPT can take the interview on your behalf. Okay. And once this entire thing has been done, then you can proceed with the the closing of the profile or not. So I am asking here that the negotiation did went well, but we want to hire him. Suggest strategy. It happens in IT industry for most of us. So it is given the entire thing how you can strategize your work and onboard Suyas Kumar. Okay, so depending upon the entire process, we can do all the things. Okay. I'll keep this up to this level, and if anyone is looking forward for more detail, okay, they can connect with Archana to share my LinkedIn profile. Reach out to me for any questions. I will be happy to answer. Over to you, Archana.
Thank you so much, sir, for this insightful and highly engaging session on using ChatGPT for talent acquisition. And we are confident that the knowledge and strategies shared today will help HR professionals enhance their effectiveness and stay future ready in an evolving talent landscape. On behalf of the Inspiring Minds and EduSri Learning, we extend our sincere gratitude for your time, expertise, and contribution to making this summit a truly enriching experience. As a token of our appreciation and under our sustainability initiative, Ek Peड़ Maa Ke Naam, the Mother Nature, we are honored to present a plantation certificate to Dr. Vishal Verma. This certificate presents a tree planted in his honor, symbolized growth, leadership, knowledge, and a lasting commitment towards a greener and more sustainable future. Thank you, Dr. Verma, sir.
Thank you, Archana. And being a botanist as well as a HR person, I love the way the plant has been in my name. Okay, thank you for that.
And now comes the most awaited moments of the evening. Today, we proudly recognize the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. Their professionals have been not selected merely on the basis of year of experience or designation. Instead, they have been recognized for one powerful reason: who has inspired others within or outside the organizations. Their contribution towards people, culture, leadership, learning, transformation, and human impact has made them truly inspiring leaders. Before we move forward with the award presentation, let us take a moment to understand the journey that led to identification of top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. This recognition was not based on nomination alone. It followed a structured and multi-stage evaluation process designed to ensure fairness, credibility, and transparency. Step 1 was reaching out to professionals. So our journey began with reaching out to HR professionals across industries and inviting nominations from leaders who are making a meaningful impact in the field of human resource. The second step was collecting information. So once nomination was received, we gathered all detailed information about each nominees, including their personal achievements, contributions, leadership initiatives, people practice, and impact within their organization and the HR community. Third step was AI based assessment. So the collected information was then subjected to an AI powered assessment process. This stage helped us evaluate nomination objectively based on multiple parameters and identify professionals who demonstrated significant impact and excellence in their work. Fourth stage was jury-based evaluation. So, following the AI assessment, the shortlisted profile were reviewed by our esteemed jury panel comprising accomplished HR leaders and industry experts. Their experience, insights, and careful evaluation ensured that every nomination was assessed with fairness and professional judgment. And our final step was step 5, in which we finalized the inspiring minds list. So based on the combined outcomes of the AI assessment and jury evaluation, the final list of top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026 was prepared and validated. This rigorous process reflects our commitment to recognizing genuine excellence, leadership, innovation, and contribution to the HR professionals. The credibility of any award lies in the strength of its evaluation process, and we are privileged to have an exceptional jury panel comprising accomplished HR leaders, business mentor, and industry expert who brought deep domain knowledge and objective evaluation to these initiatives. Our jury panel represented a rich blend of experience across human resource, business leadership, organizational transformation, talent development, learning and development, and strategic people practice. Their collective expertise ensured that every nomination was carefully reviewed, evaluated, and assessed based on merit, impact, innovation, and contribution to the HR professionals. The esteemed panel includes Dr. Rakshita Sharma, HR advisor, board member, angel investor, startup mentor, and organizational transformation expert. Our second panelist jury member was Mr. Prithvish Bose, Chief Mentor at Grow Pro Max, a renowned leadership development and mentoring expert. Our third jury member was Dr. Kavindra Path, Chief Human Resource Officer at Sapurji Polanji Energy, a respected HR transformation leader. Our fourth jury member was Mr. Devesh P. Srivastav, Country President, Global HR Director, Tech Operation and Regional HR Head, APEC at Centrion Pharmaceuticals. Our fourth jury member was Mr. Madhukar V. Vasudevan, Vice President, Human Resource and Administration at Ultramarine and Pigment Limited, and who have done the AI evaluation, Mr. Vishal Verma, HR head at Alumnus Software Limited and a passionate advocate for people development and organizational excellence. Together, these leaders brought deep domain expertise, a strategic perspective, objective evaluation, and commitment to recognizing excellence. On behalf of the Inspiring Minds, we extend our heartfelt gratitude to our esteemed jury member for their valuable time, thoughtful evaluation, and contribution towards identifying the top 50 inspiring HR Minds 2026. To ensure equality and fairness, all awardees will be announced in alphabetical order because every inspiring journey deserves equal respect and recognition. Our first awardee for today is Adappa Uma Chandrasekhar from Noble Group SA. Congratulations, Adappa Uma Sankar, on being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. We celebrate your achievements and contribution with great pride. Now let's hear a few words from Adappa Uma Chandrasekhar.
Hi everyone. I am deeply honored to be recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds for the year 2026. For me, this recognition represents a journey of resilience, learning, and purpose, from challenges to opportunities, from failures to growth, and from aspirations to achievements. Throughout my career, I have been guided by a simple philosophy with connect, commit, and complete. Connect with people through empathy and trust, commit to their growth, development, and success, complete every responsibility with passion, accountability, and impact. So, this recognition is not mine alone. I dedicate it to my mentors, my family, and my parents, to my those who have guided me, and absolutely my colleagues as well, who have supported me, made this journey possible. As a HR professionals, we have the privilege of transforming workplaces and touching lives. Let us continue to connect people, commit to excellence, and complete our mission of creating better organization and a better future. Thank you and congratulations to each and everyone for inspiring this session, as well as inspiring HR leaders recognized today. Thank you all.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and congratulations again on this well deserved recognition. Let us now move on to our next top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. Our next awardee is Ajit Sebastian.
All right. Thank you so much, Archana, and thank you so much for the honor I have received from the Inspiring Minds. And I would also like to thank all the jury members and Dr. Verma, especially because he was one of the panelists when my interview was going on. I would also like to dedicate this award to my boss, my CEO, Rajiv Kumar, and my very inspiring team of HR individuals in my organization, which is Proactive. So thank you so much, Archana, and the entire team for giving me this honor of providing me with this award. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Ajit Sebastian, and congratulations again on this well deserved recognition. Let us now move to our next top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. So, our next awardee is Anand Ekalapalni from Bonada Bondada Group.
Yeah, that's true.
Congratulations, Anand Ekanapalli, for being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. We celebrate your achievement and contribution with great pride. Now, let's hear a few words from Anand Ekanapalli.
Yeah, thank you, Archana, inspiring comments for selecting me for this prestigious award. This award is very special to me. The very reason is I worked on almost 14 HR initiatives, out of which this was one of the toughest initiatives I was working on, which went on for almost 3 months for right from designing to implementation on operational efficiency framework for the company. And I thank my mentors and all the stakeholders who has helped me in achieving this milestone. And I thank you, inspiring HR minds, and my best wishes to all the winners.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and congratulations again. Let us now
Thank
move
you.
to our next top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. Our next awardee is Anu Kulkarni from New Relic. And our next awardee is Balakrishna C. Chandra M. from Ovation Service Private Limited. So, congratulations, Balakrishna, on being recognized among top 50
just
inspiring HR minds.
just
We will move forward to our next awardee, and our next awardee is Bhumika Shah from They Consulting Service Private Limited. So, congratulations, Bhumika Shah, on being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. We celebrate your achievements and contribution with great pride. So, now let's hear a few words from Bhumika Shah.
Hi, all. Okay. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for the recognition. It means a lot. The word inspire itself is a journey of mine. I would like to say that coming from a very middle class family and from a Gujarati medium, at that time, no one has predicted that this person can be uh, present in any industry and and building the strategy. But somewhere around my journey, my team member used to say that I will inspire us, and that's how my journey started. That okay, I can inspire someone. That is the way, today I stand here just not as an HR professional, but also as a proof that we don't need a perfect beginning to create a meaningful impact. So thank you so much. All this award goes not to mine, but I believe every person who believed in me deserves this award. Thank you so much, jury, to identify inspired, but also inspiring personality. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Bhumika, for sharing your thoughts, and congratulations again, once again, for this well-deserved recognition. So, congratulations, Dhwani Maheswari, on being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. We celebrate your achievements and contribution with the great pride. So, now let's hear a few words from Dhwani Maheswari.
Archana, we can move to next nominations, please. uh, Dhani, are you able to hear
Sorry,
us?
ma'am, I can't hear you.
Your voice is audible to us, Dhwani. You
Hello.
may proceed. Yeah, hello. I think there is a network issue from the Dhwani Maheswari sides.
We
So
will
we
come again with to her.
yes, yes, yes. So congratulations, Dr. Elton, for being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds. So we celebrate your achievements and contribution with the great pride. So now let's hear a few words from Dr. Elton.
Namaste, everyone. Thank you so much, first of all. I'd like to start with a quote. A friend once told me, actually, what exactly do people in HR do, especially the whole day? And I smiled and said, we spend most of our time proving that spreadsheets also have feelings. But over the years, I've realized that HR isn't really about policies or processes or performance and metrics and stuff. It's also about helping people believe in themselves a little more than what they did yesterday. And this award, it may have my name on it, but it actually belongs to everyone that supported me, my mentors, my team, the people who are with me in the organization, all my colleagues, all of them. And I'd like to leave a quote from Stephen Covey that actually shaped much of my thinking. It says, treat your employees exactly as you want them to treat your best customers. And if we do that consistently, we won't just build great workplaces, we'll build extraordinary human beings and experiences. So, thank you to the jury, thank you to the organizers, such a well done event organized by you all, and thanks to all the sponsors as well behind the scenes. We really appreciate this award, and thanks to all the jury members, especially for doing it so well and in an unbiased fashion. And congrats to all the winners as well. Thank you so much. It's an honor.
Thank you so much, Dr. Elton, for this, for your thoughts, and congratulations again for being the top 50 inspiring HR minds. So our next awardee is Garla N. Sankar. So congratulations, Garla N. Sankar, for being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. So we celebrate your achievements and contribution with a great pride. So now let's hear a few words from Garla N. Sankar.
Thank you so much, Archana, and thanks Inspiring Minds for this providing this opportunity as well. First of all, very good evening. Being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds is truly humbling to me. Like as someone who have spent most of the time career in the manufacturing environments and working closely with the employees, which includes blue collar workforce and employees on the shop floor, the recognition carries special meaning. One thing my journey has taught me that HR creates the greatest impact, not in the boardrooms or in the management meetings, but in the moments when we can help people grow, solve the real problems, workplace challenges, and build the trust in them. So, which can create an environment for both people and organization both can succeed together. So, this recognition is certainly a reminder where every conversation, every initiative, or every effort that what I have placed at workplace, this matters to me. I'm grateful to my all supporting colleagues, leaders, and employees who have been part of this journey. Thanks for this opportunity.
Thank you so much, Gala and Sankar, for sharing your thoughts, and congratulations again on being the top 50 HR Inspiring Minds. Congratulations for being the top 50 HR Inspiring Minds. And we appreciate your commitment towards the HR ecosystem to your organization and society. So let's hear from the Dhwani Maheswari.
Hello, everyone. I'm truly honored to be recognized as one of the top 50 inspiring HR Mind 2026. This journey has been a great learning experience and has rein- has reinforced. Thank you to the organizers, thank you to the organizers, jury members, and everyone who supported me through this journey. Thank you so much, Shweta.
Thank you so much, Dhwani, for sharing your thoughts, and congratulations again.
Good evening, everyone. I think I am audible to everyone, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, so myself, Devavani Shaha. I'm currently working as a senior HRBP from Kolkata at ISC. HR is often called a support function, but I always have believed that HR is a people function. So, behind every policy, every payroll sheet, every hiring decision, and every employee concern, there is a human story. So my selection journey taught me something important. Like we don't inspire people by having all the answers. We inspire them by being willing to learn, adapt, and genuinely care. So as an HR professional, I have learned that our real success is not measured by policies being implemented or positions being filled. So it is measured by the trust people place in us during the most important moments at work. So today being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026 is incredibly humbling because I know there is still so much to learn. So this recognition is not a decision or a destination, I would rather say. It's a reminder to continue showing up with empathy, integrity, and courage of making workplaces more human. So, to all the HR community, to our judges and the organizers who have organized a wonderful event, thank you for proving every day that kindness and business excellence coexist. So thank you everyone for this opportunity.
Yeah, you are audible. Congratulations, Daxford, for being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds. Now let's hear a few words from the Daxford.
Hey, thank you, the Inspiring Minds team. I would also want to thank Dr. Verma here. I've been following him for many years. My day does not start without reading his HR word of the day. So that is something that I enjoy. Yes, there are inspiring leaders all across the fraternity, wherein I've learned a lot from them. But the basic thing that I've learned from my ex manager is like listening to people, listening with compassion, listening with the purpose of hearing them, listening with the purpose of knowing them, listening with the purpose of gracing what they are saying. So that's what makes me a successful human resource leader. Thank you.
Archana ji, am I audible?
Yeah, now you are audible.
Okay. So thank you so much, Archana ji, Dr. Vishal, respected jury members, and inspiring HR Mind team for giving the opportunity to present. And it has been a wonderful experience being there. And it was quite opportunity to learn and share also. And being witnessed the journey of inspiring HR Minds always will rejoice me for the going forward in the future. Thank you once again for the opportunity. I am truly honored with this.
Yes, thank you so much, Archana. Hi, everyone. My name is Monica, and I work as a vice president with Sage IT. Thank you to Inspiring Minds for this honor. It's a great honor to be here, a privilege to be among, chosen among the top 50 people pan India. Thanks to all the jury members for their insights in the session. I'm sure I will be using some of these insights in my upcoming, things at my workplace as well. And special thanks to Dr. Vishal Verma, especially for the TA session that he just took right now, along with the overview of AI. As we all know, AI is something that we are trying to enforce in all our organizations. Um, um, a big thanks to Archana as well for helping us coordinate this. It's a lot of effort and hard work, Archana. Keep up the good work and wish you all the best. And also, lastly, I would like to thank my mentor, my CEO Sagar, for guiding me and helping me being more confident at the job that I'm currently working with. So, congratulations to all the participants, and thanks again, everyone. Thank you so much for this honor. It really means a lot.
Thank you so much, Monica, for sharing your thoughts, and a special thank you for recognizing my hard work.
Hi, everyone. Good evening. I hope I'm audible to everyone very clearly. Um, it's a privilege and honor, to be here on this platform today, especially when I heard that there are more than 1,800 applications. So it's more, it's like because we followed a process, there was an evaluation, there was an assessment. Having spent 30 years in the same fraternity of human resources, I consider this department more as an enabling function than a support function. And being amongst all the leaders, I've been following most of them here. Good to see Dr. Nathan here. Good to see Lakshmika here. I've known them personally and we have worked together. I think it's a great privilege to be here. Thank you to the complete jury, the team of the HR Mind, Archana, for all the effort that you have taken in coordination and getting this done. So it's a wonderful experience, and I'm very happy. I look forward to all future learnings that will be provided on this platform. Thank you.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts, Dr. Paulimi, and congrats again for being recognized as the top 50 inspiring HR minds. So congratulations, Himansu, being
Thank you so much,
recognized
Arjun,
as
and
the
thank you so
top
much,
50 inspiring HR minds.
team. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you are audible, but your voice is breaking. So you may check your network, and
Okay.
you are audible. Yeah.
So sorry. Yeah. So thank you so much to the jury, to the organizers, and to every inspiring mind being honored today. This recognition means a great deal. But what means, even more is being in a room full of people who chose deliberately to make work more human. I started as a journey as a software developer, and then I moved into HR, not because I had it figured out, but because I believed deeply that people deserve the same rigor, the same design thinking, the same data-driven care that we give to technology, right? And 10 years later, three industries, that belief has never wavered. We work in a profession, that is invisible when it works and questioned when it doesn't. We read the headlines, but we shape the culture that shapes the headlines. Every policy we write, every leader we develop, or every difficult conversation we have the courage to initiate, it compounds quietly and powerfully into the organization that people actually want to, belong to. To my fellow winners, you inspire me. Keep going. The work we do outlasts the roles we hold. And to everyone in this room, let's leave today a little more committed, a little more courageous, and a little more proud of what we chose to do with our careers. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Inspiring Mind.
Thank you so much, Himanshu, for sharing your thoughts, and congrats again for being recognized as a
Thank
top
you.
50 inspiring HR minds.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations, Alice Modi sir, for being recognized as a top 50 HR inspiring minds. So now let's hear from the Alice Modi sir.
So thank you, Archana, and recognizing me for this top 50 inspiring HR minds. I'm also part of the HR milestone group at Gujarat. This is basically a volunteer HR group with the tagline of network with network, basically to cater the HR fraternities in terms of the freshers who are joining in HRs, they can how build their careers. Plus, the HR fraternity is allowing with the kind of tie-up with the institutions for generally to provide the practical HR exposure to the student who are coming from the MBA HR and other HR courses. So thank you very much, and congratulations for organizing such a beautiful events where generally I have not seen the participation fees or the, you can say, the delegation fees are there. So thank you very much, and all the best for future awards like from this inspiring minds. So thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for sharing your thoughts, and congratulations again on being recognized as a top 50 inspiring HR minds. Next awardee is Mr. Naveen Kumar. So congratulations, Naveen, on being recognized as a top 50 is inspiring HR minds 2026. You are not audible, Naveen. You have to unmute yourself.
Okay. So thank you, Inspiring Minds and Archana, Dr. Vishal for all the awards. My colleague, especially Dr. Srinath, been knowing him from more than 20 years. And then so whatever process I've been doing all through, so I tried doing it differently. So where I tried innovating every time. So I was working on a process, and even there were failures. Every failure was a lesson to me, and every lesson got me into this moment. Thank you very much for everyone, and especially Inspiring Minds. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Naveen, for sharing your thoughts, and congrats again. So our next nominee is Jaspreet Siwal. So congratulations, Jaspreet, for being recognized as the top 50 inspiring HR minds. So we celebrate your success and hard work. So let's hear some words from Jaspreet Siwal.
Good evening, everyone. I am truly honored to be selected among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. Being part of this journey is itself an achievement and a reminder how impact the HR professionals can create through their role in people-centric leadership, empathy, and continuous learning. The experience has reinforced the importance of staying authentic, embracing challenges, and contributing to workplaces where people can thrive. I'm grateful to all my mentors, my colleagues, and teams who were a part of this journey. And thank you so much to Inspiring HR Minds, and congratulations to all the one who has won it. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jaspreet, for sharing your thoughts, and congrats again. So now I would like to announce our next awardee name, and our next awardee is Mr. Jizo Matthew. So please, can we hear from the Jizo Matthew?
Yeah, thank you, just thank you, Inspiring Mind, my yeah, and the entire team for putting in efforts to bring this up. This is a great honor. I think with great power comes great response. I'm audible now.
Yeah, you're audible now.
Yeah, I think I would like to thank the entire team, my organization, my family for keeping that trust on me as the learning journey has continued. I would like to bring an integration of knowledge along with wonderful people out here. Thank you once again, Inspiring Mind, and I look forward to more of these interactions with the lovely people out here, the experts. Thank you once again, and happy weekend.
Thank you for sharing your words and congrats again on being recognized as a top 50 inspiring HR minds. So our next awardee is Mayank Akhani. So congratulations Mayank on being recognized as the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. So let's hear some words from Mr. Mayank.
Thank you. Thank you so much to the entire team of Inspiring HR Minds. A special thank you to Dr. Verma and Archana for managing this and making this happen. I am incredibly honored and genuinely humbled to be a part of this entire group of 50 people and being in this company of 49 other great minds, scanned through, from across the nation. I really want to be honest today and tell you that I don't really think of myself as somebody who works for HR. I think of myself as somebody who works for people. Every framework that I've built, every program that I've really designed, it started with this one key question, and that is, what does this person need to become who they're capable of becoming? There's this quote that I carry along through my entire life, and that is from Maya Angelou. And it reads, people will forget what you said, people will forget what you did, but people will never forget how you made them feel. And it's truly important to hold that standard every single day. This award belongs to every learner who trusted me in this entire process of 16 years. Every leader who gave me feedback that was hard to hear. My team at EDEC Global Services who show up with their heart every single day. I'll carry this as a reminder that when you put people at the center of everything you do, the results take care of themselves. Thank you so much for having me here. Thank you.
Thank you Mayank for sharing your thought and congrats again for being recognized as a top 50 inspiring HR minds. So now we would like to announce our next awardee. And I was about to tell nominee. Already you are awardee. So our next awardee is Ritika Singh.
Yeah, hi. Hello, everyone. I guess there's some problem with my video, so I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Okay. So first of all, congratulations to all the awardees and all the people who are here on this portal. And thank you so much for recognition. I believe it's a very, I would say, an auspicious moment wherein we are connecting, sharing our thoughts, and like moving towards innovating something new in HR, understanding how AI will integrate with HR, and what best we can do as an HR person. So I guess there's some network issue. Not a problem. So congratulations and thank you so much.
Thank you, Ritika, for sharing your thoughts and congrats again. So our next awardee is Miss Jaslin Chaudhary. Let's hear from her.
Hi, everyone. A very good evening. I'm Jasleen, and I am a seasoned HR professional with over 2 decades of experience in HR. Thank you so much, Inspiring HR Minds, for this recognition, and I'm truly honored and grateful for this. Being recognized among so many accomplished HR professionals, it is both humbling and encouraging. I would like to thank the organizers and jury for this recognition. As an HR professionals, we have this unique opportunity to influence not just business, outcomes, but also people's experiences, their careers, and their lives. So this award comes at a particularly very meaningful time in my professional journey, which reminds me that every experience, both challenging and rewarding, it contributes to our growth and it helps to shape who we become as a leader. So I thank you once again for this honor, and I'm deeply grateful and look forward to continue this journey of learning, growth, and making a positive difference. And also congratulations to all the other winners as well. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Jasleen, for sharing your thoughts, and congrats again for recognizing as a top 15 inspiring HR minds. So
Thank
our
you.
next awardee name is Dr. Lakshmi Kant. So can we hear from him?
Yeah, hi,
Yeah.
good evening. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Okay, thank you. So, good evening, everyone. It is truly an honor and a moment of deep gratitude to be recognized amongst the top 50 inspiring HR Mind 2026. So, I extend my heartfelt thanks to HR Minds for this recognition and for creating a platform that celebrates the evolving role of HR in shaping impactful organization and people-centric cultures. So this recognition is not just a personal milestone. It reflects the collective effort of the teams, leaders, and mentors I have had the privilege to work with. I sincerely thank my organization and leadership for their trust and continuous support. Over the years, I have had the opportunity to work on diverse initiatives from frontline capability building to leadership development, always with the belief that people are the strongest drivers of organizational success. This recognition motivates me to continue learning, motivating, and contributing towards building future ready talent and resilient organization. Once again, thank you to HR Minds for this honor, and congratulations to all my fellow awardees who continue to inspire excellence in the HR fraternity. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Lakshmikant Mukherjee, for sharing your thoughts, and congratulations again for being recognized as a top 50 inspiring HR minds. So our next awardee is Mr. Sai Kumar P. Can we hear from him?
Hey, good evening, Acha, and thanks to jury members. I'm really honored to receive this recognitions between the top 50 inspiring HR minds. All this is because of the amazing teams, leaders, and the colleagues I had a privilege to work with, basically. And it definitely reinforces a belief that empathy, people first leadership, and a meaningful workplace experiences can make a lasting impact. I would also thank Dr. Vishal for a meaningful ChatGPT certification program that you took today evening, and congratulations to all the fellow HR leaders who've been recognized today. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you, Sai, for sharing your thoughts, and congratulations again. Our
Thank you.
next awardee is Mr. Karan Satpute. Mr. Karan, can we request to share some words to the other awardees?
गुड इवनिंग ऑल ऑफ यू। मैं सबसे पहले द इंस्पायर एचआर माइंड्स अवार्ड के लिए अर्चना मैम और डॉक्टर विशाल वर्मा सर और ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम का हृदय से धन्यवाद करता हूँ जिन्होंने मुझे इस सम्मान के योग्य समझा, और मैं 49 अवार्डीज को भी शुभकामनाएं देता हूँ। यह पुरस्कार केवल मेरे व्यक्तिगत उपलब्धि नहीं है, बल्कि मेरी पूरी टीम, मेरे सहकर्मियों, मेरे गुरु और उन सभी लोगों के विश्वास एवं सहयोग का परिणाम है। मैं उन्हें भी मैं विशेष रूप से अपने सिम्स हॉस्पिटल के डायरेक्टर, मैनेजमेंट, एडमिनिस्ट्रेटिव डिपार्टमेंट, नर्सिंग सुपरवाइजर एंड माय कलीग का भी मैं आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ, जिनके सहयोग से यह बेहतर एचआर पहल करने का अवसर मिला। अंत में अपने परिवार का भी धन्यवाद करना चाहूंगा, जिनकी निरंतर समर्थन और विश्वास ने मुझे हमेशा आगे बढ़ने के लिए शक्ति दी। मैं यह महत्वपूर्ण अवार्ड मेरे कर्मचारियों को मैं अपना अवार्ड समर्पित करता हूँ। इस महत्वपूर्ण सम्मान के लिए मैं फिर एक बार ऑर्गेनाइजिंग टीम के अर्चना शर्मा मैम, डॉक्टर विशाल वर्मा सर और मैं जूरी मेंबर्स का भी दिल से आभार व्यक्त करता हूँ। धन्यवाद।
So thank you, Karan, for sharing your words, and congrats again. So our next awardee is Tanya Singh from Susain Medica Mentors Private Limited. So congratulations, Tanya Singh, for being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026, and we celebrate your achievements and contribution with great pride. So let's hear from Tanya Singh.
Hello, everyone, and good evening. I'm truly honored and humbled to be recognized as a top 50 inspiring HR minds in 2026. And generally, this journey has been much more than an award application, and it has been an opportunity to reflect on the impact like we create as an HR professional. The process like reminds me that HR is not just about policies and process. It's actually about people, purpose, and creating a workplace where individual can thrive. Also, I dedicate this recognition to every leader, colleague, mentor, and employees who have been a part of my journey. My message to the HR community is simple: to continue to lead with empathy, courage, and innovation, because the future of work is shaped by the people we empower today. And thank you to this incredible honor. And also, Archana, thank you so much. Yeah, actually, I said today, and I'm already attending an award ceremony in Pune. So yeah, both have to be managed together, being an HR. So thank you, the jury members and the team.
Yeah, thank you for sharing your thoughts and congrats again. So our next awardee is Puloma Bhattacharya from Beth Prep. Congratulations, Puloma Bhattacharya, on being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. So we celebrate your achievements and contribution with great pride. Now we request Puloma to speak some words with us.
Thank you so much, Arshana. Good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored to receive this award. HR has never been just a profession for me. It's about people, growth, creating workspaces where employees can thrive. So, thank you so much for this recognition. I'm excited to continue learning, contributing, and making a positive impact in the HR community. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Pluma, for sharing your thoughts and congrats again.
Thank you
So
so
now I
much.
would like to request our next awardee, and our next awardee is Sudha Nizula. Let's hear from her.
Good evening, everyone. First of all, thanks, Archana, Vishal sir, and all the jury members for conducting this amazing job, I would say. And it's really an honor to be part of the top 50 inspiring, minds 2026. HR has not been just a journey, as Bulomi was saying. It's been always a passion. It's been about people and not any more about resources, what we call. So it's really an honor to be amongst the very, very high professional, HR professionals amongst the list. Thank you, one and all. And I would definitely like to thank my mentors, my friends and my family members for constant supporting me for achieving this. So thank you, one and all.
So thank you for sharing your thoughts and congrats again. Yeah, our next awardee is Mr. Jitendra Kumar. So congratulations, Jitendra, for being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. Now let's hear some words from Mr. Jitendra.
Yeah, good evening, everyone. I am Jitendra Kumar from Ramsons Industries Limited. First of all, I would like to thank the respected jury and the organizer for this wonderful recognitions. The selection journey itself was a great learning experience for me. It gives me an opportunity. It gave me an opportunity to present my work, share my experience, learn from the fellow HR professionals, leaders, and then gain the new perspectives, what we can do in HR. It motivates me to contribute even more to HR professions. I say that this recognition also belongs to my organizations, leadership team, colleagues, my team, my family, and friends who have been a part of this journey. And my special thanks to my group CEO, Mr. Amit Srivastava, sir, for his guidance, mentorship, and continuous support. And my message to the HR community is simple. If you start listening, keep learning to the people, and keep creating a workplace where employees can grow and succeed, then we can become the great leader. Thank you, Archana, for this wonderful event. And again, congratulations to all the winners. Thank you. Thank you, everyone.
Yeah, thank you, Jitendra, for sharing your thoughts and congratulations again on this well-deserved on being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds 2026. So we celebrate your achievements and contribution with great pride. Now let's.
Hello, am I audible, Archana?
Yeah, you're perfectly audible.
Okay, thank you so much. And hello, everyone. Thank you so much for this honor. I'm really grateful to be in this platform and being awarded on amongst top 50 inspiring HR minds. It is really honored for me, and considering my journey into HR, more than just the like me being into HR, I am more of like enjoy my journey being into amongst the people, and I like this learning and growing amongst the people. I was an IT aspirant, so but landed into HR. Now I'm able to mix up my both of these skills, like being in like AI into this role. So combining the IT and people and the process and the people first organization. So not only the AI but again the people. So thank you so much for this honor, and again congratulations to everyone.
Thank you, Pratibha, for sharing your thoughts and congrats again. Yeah. So our next awardee is Miss Rima Chakrabarti. So let's hear from Miss Rima.
Sis Rima Banerjee.
But it's such a big surprise. My name is Reema Banerjee, and thank you so much for considering me in the top 50 Inspiring HR Mind. I hope I'm very honored and grateful to receive the Inspiring Mind HR Award. Thank you for this recognition and for encouraging me to continue making positive impact in the HR profession. And I hope to learn from all rest of you all uh, in future also. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Mr. Sujit Saran. So let's hear
Yeah,
from Mr.
hi.
Sujit.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Archana. It is a great honor for me to being with a elite panel and a wonderful brains, 50 brains available in India or outside India. I would surely appreciate the credential and credibility of this inspiring mind team to bringing up this kind of forums where uh, a decent population of human resource professionals are being recognized, because many of my counterparts have already told that getting recognition is one of the finest thing a person can motivate itself. So being into HR, we normally recognize people, but right now some of decent platforms like this are recognizing us. Thank you very much, and with this recognition, we would be inspired to contribute to the society in a better way. And I wish this kind of inspirations will continue in future also. So thanks a lot, and congratulations to all the winners.
Yeah, thank you, Sujit, for sharing your thoughts and congratulations again on being recognized as the top 50 inspiring HR minds. Yeah, so congratulations, Venkat, on being recognized among the top 50 HR inspiring minds. So now let's hear from Venkat Krishna.
So, hi, am I audible?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, good evening, everyone. I'm truly honored and grateful to receive this Inspiring HR Minds 2026. So, this recognition is not just a reflection of my effort, but of the incredible people, leaders, and teams I have had privilege to work with and learn from throughout my journey. And as a HR professional, I strongly believe that our role goes beyond policies, processes, and we have the opportunity to create workplaces where people feel valued and inspired to perform at their best. So I dedicate this award to my organization, mentors, colleagues, every employee who has trust and supported me. For this recognition, it motivates me to continue making a meaningful impact in the world of HR. And I also want to thank Archana and Mr. Vishal for coordinating the event throughout and making this a successful one. Thank you so much.
Thank you for sharing your thoughts and congrats again. So let us now move to our next top 50 inspiring HR minds awardee. Our next awardee is Pankaj Kumar Srivastava from Main Street Healthcare Management Private Limited. Congratulations, Pankaj Kumar Srivastava, on being recognized among the top 50 inspiring HR minds. So now let's hear from Mr. Sujit Saran. So we celebrate your achievements and contribution with great pride. Now let's hear a few words from Pankaj Kumar Srivastava.
Good evening, everyone. I think I'm audible. So I would like to thank you. I would like to thank the entire jury for this honor and being named one of the top 50 inspiring HR Minds 2026 is like truly humbling for me. This journey reminded me that HR isn't about the policies on paper, and it also this selection journey also taught me about the impact in HR that comes from consistency and not only the spotlight moments. This recognition means a lot because it reflects the teams and people I have learned from along the way. So I would just like to tell the HR professional, the fellow HR professionals, and the entire HR community that let's stay curious, stay courageous, and keep putting people first. And thank you once again for this recognition. Thank you, Inspiring Mind. Thank you, Archana. Thank you, Dr. Vishal Verma, for this opportunity.
Next awardee is Punada Suvarna Saleza from TAPFIN. Congratulations, Punada Suvarna.
Uh, Hi, so can you hear me?
Yeah,
Hello?
you are audible.
So yeah, thank you everyone for attending the event. This is such a great and interesting event, and thank you for the entire team for recognizing me and Archana. You have been so exceptional, being follow-ups and everything. And this award, I mean, I am being not too experienced, but having a great people in the event have been very inspiring to me. That's such a great networking place too. And I'm happy to accept this award and looking forward for the more collaborations and contributions in the field of HR. Thank you. Thank you everyone and congrats to the fellow awardees.
Thank you so much for sharing your thoughts and congrats again. Yes, Sarfraz, you are audible.
Okay. So I would like to sincerely thank you, the Inspire Mind teams and the respected jury for this recognition. And it is truly humbling to be selected among so many talented HR professionals. And this award motivates me to continue contribution to the people, organization, and the HR committee. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Sarfraz, for sharing your thoughts and congratulations again. Our next nominee can we have on this stage is P. Nageshwara Rao. Let's hear from him.
Hi, very good evening. My voice is audible. Videos perfect.
Yeah, perfectly audible and visible.
Sabko Mishti Doi, thank you so much for adding me and little bit of network problem. And good evening to all. And it's a great honor. I'm truly honored to receive a top 50 inspiring HR minds award. This is belong to all the participants. 1,873 people are participated. This belong to all. We are participating for you and getting this award. For me, HR is not about policies, procedures, or paperwork and all. HR is about human connection, connecting the people. You have to listen people, caring the people, and you have to inspire. Because I've been in this industry for almost 21 years, and I've connected many engineers and MBA guys. A lot of people we are there to support them, and we have to build their careers. We are the bread and butter for them also, as a mediator, as a HR person. HR is playing a vital role for all the people. They're having a career oriented, and this recognition definitely motivates me continue to building workforces with a lot of energy, positivity. uh, People feel valued, inspired, and empowered to grow. I dedicate this award to all my team members, family, and everyone. And firstly, big thanks to the jury. They have done a very clean, transparent justification. And thank you so much, and wish you all the best. HR is not about just a duty. It is your responsibility to take care of organization and people. Wish you all the best. Congrats to all.
Yeah, thank you, P. Nageshwara Rao, for sharing your thoughts and congratulations again for being recognized among the top 50 HR inspiring minds.
Hello, can you hear
Our
me?
next top 50 inspiring HR
I
minds
think Archana is facing some network issues, so I would like to hear from Bharat sir.
Yeah, can you hear me? Hello.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. Okay. Uh, First of all, I would like to thank Inspire HR Minds and the entire esteemed jury for recognizing me. I have received many recognitions and awards, but this felt very close to my heart because the process itself is very clean and it is there is no charge, there is nothing, there no pricing and all, but it is more transparent in terms of how each and every step, each and every stage it has taken, and also the opportunity to connect with the fellow HR colleagues and HR leaders to learn from them what they are doing in their own area. So that is very critical for me. And also, I would like to thank each and everyone. The nomination, there were 1873 nominations I have received, and I would like to dedicate this award to entire HR fraternity and all my mentors and all the team members and the entire HR fraternity who supported me, because I learned from everyone over the 2 decades in HR. I call it as a people journey rather than the HR journey. So I learn at every time, and all the credit goes to the each and everyone who taught me, because I always believe it's a two-way communication and two-way learning approach with everyone, with the people around us, and we are the HR is having the opportunity to connect with the people and also dedicate the time to create more value. I always believe that this is not a personal milestone, it's a collective impact that HR is doing for the people. The technologies may come and go, but the people stay. So, and my to finish with this with the quote, uh, the talent will open the doors, but the impact will create the long lasting legacy. And I would like to thank Dr. Verma and Archana for this event. It is not very easy to conduct a event at this scale, considering the nominations and the process, the transparency that you have put in and the efforts you have put in. And I would like to thank each and everyone. And also the session was very insightful on the AI, and looking forward for the future events. Thank you once again.
Hi, hello everyone. This is Shohini Bhattacharya. I'm really, I would like to express my gratitude. I'm feeling humbled to have received this award amongst participants of nearly 1900 people. I was not actually expecting, and this was my first award, so I'm really happy about this. And regarding my profession, so I always felt that, people are the core of any organization. So we take care of our people, the organization will thrive, and that has been my mantra always. So thank you, HR Inspiring Minds, and I'm really humbled and grateful to have been selected as a 550 award winners. Also, I would like to express my gratitude to the jury members who felt that I deserve this award, and my family members without whom I am nothing. And let's continue with this journey of continuous learning. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Soini, for sharing your thoughts and
But firstly, I would like to thank Inspiring Mind for giving me this recognition. And it's indeed an honor to be recognized among like over 1800 plus applicants as a Inspiring Mind of the year. So thank you so much. And congratulations to all the winner. And the entire evaluation process was very professional and fair. So thank you. Yeah. So that's my submission is. Thank you.
next awardee is Yamini Patel. So let's hear from Miss Yamini.
Hello everyone. Good evening. Thank you. Thank you, Archana. Thank you for this honor. I truly believe that growth comes from continuous learning and believing in the impact we can create. My HR journey has been filled with learning, opportunities, and challenges. I'm truly grateful to my everyone who has been part of my journey. Thank This award inspire me to continuous learning, leading with purpose, and making a positive impact in the agile community. Congratulations to all the winners. Thank you, thanks a lot. Have a great weekend.
So some key statistics before we sign off. We received a total of 1,873 nominations. Okay, that heat map is there. So we received the majority of the from Hyderabad area, and the entire India came for the top 50 inspiring HR minds. Out of that, some around 587 were incomplete forms that were unrightly rejected. Okay, because of the fields were empty or some details were not there, and on the basis of rest of the people went through the process, and they finally we got through the top 50 inspiring HR minds.
Thank you to all our jury members, sponsors, delegates, speakers, awardees, and participants for making this event truly memorable. So, on the behalf of the Inspiring Mind, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to everyone who contributed to the success of the Inspiring Minds HR Award 2026. A sincere thank you to our respected jury members, esteemed speakers, sponsors, and partners, delegates, and special thanks to our organizing team whose dedication and hard work made this event possible. We hope today's conversation brings recognition and connection to communities. Thank you once again.